Hello everyone, welcome to Adda 24/7 classes. Today we are going to look into one of the important topics in economics. This deals with the basic concepts, that is goods and services. So let's get started. Before moving into the topic I introduced before you, Adda 24/7 app. Once you download this app, you will get access to premium study materials, current affairs, job alerts, subject-wise quizzes, magazines, power capsules, then notes, articles, and videos. You will get access to these steps. If you are new to Adda 24/7 YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Once you subscribe this channel, you will get access to lots of classes regarding almost all the topics related to the subject, not only the subject wise classes, but also regarding the notifications, how to apply the procedure, the modalities to be followed, and also regarding other aspects like the salary and relaxation, age relaxation, reservation, everything discussed in detail through our YouTube channel. So please do subscribe now. So, before moving on to our major topic, goods and services, first we consider this concept, wants and needs. This is one of the widely used terms, not only in economics, but even in our daily life, in other subjects, this term, wants and needs, one of the widely used term. So, what does this want mean or need mean? Wants and needs. Take one example. In this picture, you can find two apples. What? Two apples. One green apple, and this is a different color, but basically this is not for, not to use as food, but this we can use as food. This apple will satisfy our hunger from the energy intake angle. If we are taking this green apple, then from the energy intake angle, hunger gets satisfied. Isn't it? Yes. What about this apple? Is it satisfy our hunger? Never. So which one we need to live? Which one we need to stay healthy? This apple. So whatever we are taking for our survival, that is known as need in economics. Needs means what? Necessary expenses for human beings to live healthy lives. Live longer, stay healthy. We need food. Not only food, but also clothes. This is also necessary. House. These are air, water. These are all necessaries for our survival. Then what about want? See, after our basic needs are met, then we will spend our money for what? Other expenses, like to make live more comfortable. For example, if you are having an Apple iPhone, is this satisfy our hunger, thirst? Never. But it will give you some sort of comfort. But without this, we can live. But without apple, this apple, we cannot live. This is need. This is want. Need is survival. Need is survival. If you want to live longer, stay healthy, you need food. Then also if you want to go out of your house to the public places, or if you want to attend the class or to go work, what do you need? You need clothes and house. These are necessities. Without that, we cannot survive. So without God, we can live. But without our needs, food, clothes, we cannot live. And who is providing us with food, clothes? Not God, not through prayer, but our own hard work. Isn't it so? So, going by the standard definition, needs. Needs are anything required for human survival. Needs are anything required for human survival. What do we have? What are our needs? We already discussed food. We need, food is a need. Why? Because it is necessary for survival. So food is a need. Water. Water, we need it for survival. It is a need. Shelter. Without shelter, we cannot live, because in shelter, we have privacy and we are carrying on our daily affairs in the house and cooking, cleaning, everything is within the shelter, that is within the house, a home. Yes. So these are basic human needs. These are basic human needs. Without this, we cannot survive, we cannot live. So these are needs. Then take the definition for wants. Wants are anything people would like to have or desire. People are desiring to have a BMW, Benz, Audi or iPhone, a diamond ring, whatever. They desire to have. And people would like to have. They desire or like to have. So these are known as wants. These are known as wants. That is a difference between needs and wants. So we need rice. Rice is our need, not want. But iPhone is our want. Clothes, these are our needs and not our wants. So I need food, not I want food. I need food because it's for survival. Then next next we are touching another area, supply and demand. This is also covered under the goods and services. These are basics because we used to demand goods. We used to demand goods. Okay. So how goods is available? It's through the supply. Through the chain, supply chain, goods are made available in the market. So this is another concept and important one, supply and demand. Take this picture as an example. See, these are some bananas. These are bananas. Yes. This basket is empty, already sold out, and only this much banana is left. This represents supply. After the second box also gets empty, then the supply will fill the boxes, both boxes. Then what about demand? Under demand, there are people, human beings standing, waiting in the queue to buy bananas. Okay. So these people are waiting to buy bananas, standing in the queue with perfect discipline. Yes, isn't it? Yes. So demand always learn from the perspective of human beings, that is the consumer, people, consumer. Supply is also learn from the perspective of human beings, that's a producer. Why? Because producer is producing goods, then they are taking it into the market. For example, rice. If we need rice, then someone should produce it. The farmer, we have farmer. Farmer is our God, because without farmer, no food. We all will die. We all perish. Right. So supply is learned from the perspective of the producer, and who will make available supply in the market, that's a producer. The farmer is involved, Ambani, Adani, these all are producers. The demand, it is consumer. So demand is learned from the perspective of the consumer. We are demanding goods and services. I need Apple, that means we are demanding. I want iPhone, we are demanding. So demand is learned from the perspective of the consumer. So then go by the standard definition. Standard definition, you will get an idea. See, take this picture, another picture as an example. See, this boy, he is a boy, and both this boy have, now this boy is having some desire, have a desire. What is the desire of this boy? Because this boy has a wish to buy a new cycle. This boy has a wish to buy a new cycle, but doesn't have enough cash. That's his cause of sorrow. He has desire, but what is sorrow? No cycle, no money. But if you have money, then cycle is there. So a boy has a wish to buy, a new cycle but doesn't have enough cash with him. Is this demand? No. Why? No money, no demand. For demand, we need money. So it remain, this boy's wish of having a cycle will remain as just desire, only the desire. Desire. First we all have desire. Yes. Then how it got converted into demand? When he gets cash, he or she gets cash. See, here this guy got cash from his money from, he collected money from his father or uncle or friend, whatever, well-wisher, whatever term. Yes. Now, in the first picture, in the first picture, we learned that he has desire only, no cash. In the second example, he got, in the second picture, he got cash. Now, desire plus cash. D plus C. Only now this boy can go to the cycle shop. Why? Because now he has the money. Now he has the money. Now he can go directly straight to the shop. So his desire plus money, then what we give to the shop? Cash. We provide cash to the shop. Then there is an exchange. There is an exchange happening there. The boy is transferring, exchanging his cash to the shopkeeper, shop owner. Then the shop owner is giving him the cycle of the value which he is possessing, the money, based on the money value, he is providing cycle to him. And this constitute demand. So desire plus money, both are needed. Desire plus money. Now with money he can go to the cycle shop and ready to pay his cash to the shopkeeper. Now it converted desire. Initially he has a desire. That desire got converted into demand for cycle with the help of money, cash. So whatever desires we have, if we are able to convert this desire into cash, then it is demand. Desire plus cash. For example, I need a new motorcycle or a four-wheeler. And I want that motorcycle or four-wheeler. These are my desires. I will not get anything because of my desire. Economics says, if you have desire, you will never get anything. What do you need? What do you need? Desire plus cash. In economics, if you have desire for a particular thing, accompanied with cash, or if you have the cash, if you have the capacity to make money to buy a particular thing you desire, then it is demand. Then it is demand in economics. Yes? Yes. Then it is demand in economics. Go by the definition. Demand is the consumer's desire. Consumer. Who is the consumer? These are consumers. These are producers. So we are consumers. What consumer has? The consumers have desire. So desire to buy goods and services. I need a new mobile phone, new two-wheeler, four-wheeler, new dress, new pen, books, whatever. So consumer is having the desire. They have what? Desire to buy goods and services. And if they have money with them to buy the goods and services or buy whatever they desire, then it is demand. In simple, it means individuals desire for the good backed by capacity to pay. What is demand? Individuals desire for the good backed by capacity to pay. That is demand. Individual, consumer, the demand of a good means what? For an individual consumer means what? That particular person or individuals desire for the good backed by capacity to pay or purchasing power. He has money. Money is powerful than God. Money is greater than God. Why? Because with God we will never get anything. If you need rice, then you need money. If you pray, you will get nothing. Economics says you need money to buy goods and services. You need money. So desire, your desire. If you have desire and money, then with that money, the power of money, you are buying goods and services from the market. With the power of money. With the power, money has power. And with the power of the money, you are buying goods and services from the market. If you have more money, then purchase more. Less money, purchase less. So what makes the transactions or exchanges possible? Money. So desire is nothing. Desire plus money, only with desire plus money you will get goods and services. Why you joining for classes, school, college, and for any other exam, preparing for examination? Because you have money. You need money to apply for the examination. You need money to buy good books. You need money to join for a coaching. Without money, no job. If you want to prepare for a job, you need money. So that is a purchasing power, the power of money. Omnipotent, the omnipresent, omniscient money. Yes. So this is a definition. Capacity to pay means the purchasing power. Human desires backed by purchasing power constitute demand. What? Human desires backed by purchasing power constitute demand. This is demand. So individual desire to a good to satisfy a particular want or need backed up by his willingness and ability to pay. I have money, I will pay. Willingness and ability to pay. I have the capacity to pay because I have money. So this is demand. Next is law of demand. Law of demand. What do you mean by law of demand? Law of demand simply means when the price of any product increases, then its demand will fall. Price increases, demand fall. Price increases, demand fall. Or and when the price decreases, demand increases. When the price decreases, demand increases. This is law of demand. When the price increases, what will happen? When the price increases, the consumer may not have that much money to consume, to satisfy his desire. Satisfy or to consume or to satisfy desire. Because prices are increasing. When the prices are increasing, the normal or the average consumer will reduce their consumption. For example, when the prices in the market are moderate, not rising high, not low price but moderate price, then the consumer used to go to market and buy 10 kg of rice every month. Now the prices are increasing. What would the consumer do? He will reduce this consumption. That means instead of 10 kg, he will buy 5 kg only. If the prices are rising further, he will also try to reduce the consumption, but he will suffer. When prices are decreasing, then the consumer, the consumer will be happy and he will purchase more. So price is important for the consumer. For the consumer, price is important. For the consumer, price is one of the determinant. Whether to purchase a particular good or not, or whether I need a particular service or a good, these all are depend on the price. When the price is low, then what will happen? When the price becomes low, demand on other side increase. When the price starts increasing gradually, the demand decrease gradually. This relation. This is a relationship between price and demand. Price and quantity demanded. This is law of demand. This is law of demand. I hope this is clear to you all. I am moving on to another topic. That is supply. We already deliberated that supply is learned from the perspective of the producer and demand is learned from the perspective of consumer. So, what does supply mean? Look at this picture. You can find here many bags of maybe rice or any goods and services. This is a go down. It's in bulky amount. What is the activity going on here? They are supplying to the market for the adding this to the food chain. So it is supply. So what is the definition of supply? Supply is willingness and ability of firms to produce a given quantity of good in a given period of time to the market. For example, I need rice because I need to live longer. I need to stay healthy. I need rice. I need egg. I need onion. I need milk. I need petrol. I need dress. And I have money. I have desire plus money. So, I can buy, because if you have money, then you are happy. Why? Because with money you can buy the necessities. Without money, the people will die. Why we are living? Is it not because of God, but because of money? If we have money, then we can buy or purchase whatever we like, whatever we desire. So, if I need rice, egg or oil, whatever, these are my needs, I can go to the market. Who will provide these goods and services, or who will make available these goods and services in the market? Who? It is the producer. It is a producer. That's why we earlier discussed that supply is learned from the perspective of the producer and not from the perspective of the consumer, like demand. Demand can be discussed and learned from the perspective of the customer, but supply is producer. Because the producer, they are producing goods and services. They are making it available in the market. What the consumer need? They need just money only to buy these from the market. So, supply is defined as willingness and ability of firms to produce a given quantity, that is output, in a given period of time, and that should be, or at a given point of time, and take it to the market. Produce it, manufacture it, make it available to the market, and the consumer will go to the market and collect it from there. Yes? So, this is supply. This is supply. So, like law of demand, in supply also there is a law that is known as law of supply. In law of demand, we learned that when prices increases, supply decreases. When price increases, demand decreases, and when prices decreases, demand increases. Is it same applicable here? No. In supply, as price increases, quantity supplied increases. When price increases, the quantity supplied also increases. Why? Because who is supplying it to the market? The producer. Who is supplying? The producer. What the producer need? He need profit. The producer need profit. Why he need profit? For the sustenance of his family, he or she and their family. So producer need profit. When the producer is producing a particular good, and if the prices are high, then chances are high for the producer to get more profit. Take one example. See, if the producer produces a particular good and its price is 10 rupees only. What is a profit the producer is receiving from this price? It is 2 rupees. 2 rupees is per. That is, the total production cost is 8 plus 2 is the profit of the producer. 10. 2 rupees is the price. When the price increases to 11 rupees, now the price increased to 11, but the production cost remains the same. But he increases profit to 3, from 2 to 3. Again, the price again increased to 12 rupees. Production cost remains the same, but the profit increased 1 rupee. That is from 2, 3 to 4. What is his profit? His profit is, when price increases, the producer's profit also increases. That's why the law of supply, it says that, what it says? As price increases, quantity supplied increases. As price increases, quantity supplied also increases. Also, as price falls, the quantity supplied falls. If the price is falling, means the profit also decreases for the producer. It's all about the producer, not the consumer deciding the supply. It is a producer, they are deciding the supply. How much to produce, how much is made available to the market, what is the price, whether to increase or decrease, what profit should I need. So these are the questions before the producer. So when prices falls, that will affect the prices, the profit, and when price falls, the profit also decreases. This is law of supply. As price increases, quantity supplied increases. As price falls, quantity supplied falls. This is simply law of supply. So with these concepts in mind, that is wants, needs, demand, supply. We are moving on to another topic, our major topic, goods and services. What we need? Goods and services. Why we are living? For goods and services. Why we survive? Goods and services. Only one reason. Take this here. What do you mean by goods? Things we buy or use. Things we buy or use. What are things we are buying? We are using furniture, grocery, clothes, mobile phone, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, this pen, my dress, my specs, these all are goods. Can a person live without goods? No. No. No person in the world. For example, when we wake up early, we can find that first of all, we switch off our alarm. Alarm means what? It is part of goods. Then we may go straightly to the washroom, then brush our teeth. Paste, tongue cleaner, brush, these are goods. Then during our bath we use the soap. It is also good, part of goods. Then after that we use the towel to clean our body. It is also part of goods. Then we used to go to the kitchen and have food. We're taking the plate, then spoon, everything. Or then we use water. These all are part of goods. Can a person live without this? No. No God will provide you this. You need to work hard for this. You need to do this. So goods are things we buy over. Then what about services? Jobs people do to help other people. Jobs people do to help our people. So services are jobs people do to help other people. So look at this. You are familiar with this. These are examples for goods because If you want to live, you need this grocery, you need food items, otherwise you can't survive. No one will help you. Then these are dress. This is also example for goods. So here you can find happy, pleasant, smiling faces, except one. They're looking at each other and exchanging smiles. This is an example for service. Here you can't see anything, but you can feel. So go by the standard definition, goods. Anything that can satisfy a human want is called goods in economics. Anything that can satisfy your want or need, that is goods. Anything that can satisfy a human want or need, that is called goods. Rice is a good. Why? Because it can satisfy my hunger. Egg, fish, these are goods because these can satisfy my hunger. Eggs, fish, these are examples for goods. Then two-wheeler, four-wheeler, petrol, these are goods. Why? Because they can satisfy my want. So whatever or anything that can satisfy my need or want, that is called goods in economics or good in economics. So good is an object people want that they can touch or hold. So you need it because you can touch, you can see. Not like God. God cannot be seen, touched, and there is no God, only goods and service. If you call God, you will die. If you eat rice, you will live. This is goods and service. I am living and you are living, you are listening to the class, maybe healthy. It's because of the goods. Because we are having food. Why we are living? It's not because of grace of the Almighty, but because of goods and service. Why we are healthy? Because we are getting nutrient food, that is goods. So goods means the commodities that we use, and services refer to the work person do. So land, house, furniture, these are examples. Then service means an action that a person does for someone else. An action that a person does for someone else. An action that a person does. For it cannot be seen, touched, tangible or concrete. Not something that is tangible or concrete. See, these are actions like haircut or a workshop, car repair, teaching. I am doing service. That is teaching. So these are actions. Services can be called as actions. Services are jobs people do for others. Take this example. What is this? This is tire. Tire is a good. But what this guy is doing? Changing the tire. Changing the tire is a service. So goods, tire is a service and changing the tire is service. This we can touch and see. This is only an action. We cannot see it. So we are moving on to different types of goods in economics. First, consumer goods. Consumer goods means what? The goods which are directly used by the consumer for the purpose of consumption. The goods which are directly used by the consumer for the purpose of consumption. Isn't it? Yes. Directly, this is a keyword. Directly. For example, fish. If you go to the market and buy fish, then we will cook it and have it. We will never use it as a decoration item in our house to add beauty to our kitchen. No, it is to have, to put it inside. It is to satisfy hunger. So fish. So goods which are directly used by the consumer for the purpose of consumption. Goods which are directly used by the consumer for the purpose of consumption. These are known as consumer goods. Goods which are used by the consumer for the purpose of consumption. So these are called goods of the first order. Goods of the first order. Consumer goods are called goods of the first order. Why? Because we are using it directly. The consumer demanding goods and services like bread, butter, fish, fan, book, pen, cooking gas, whatever. We are demanding it, and we are purchasing it with the power of money. Money is powerful. Money is God. And with the help of the money or the God, money is God. With the help of the money, we are purchasing it from the market, then we are having it. So goods which are directly used by the consumer for the purpose of consumption. Goods which are used by consumer for the purpose of consumption. These are called consumer goods. Also, goods of the first order. Moving on to another type of good, capital goods. Capital goods. What does capital goods mean? Capital goods, all the goods which are not directly used by the consumer. Not directly. What about the consumer goods? Directly used. It is not directly. This is the difference between capital goods and consumer goods. Easy. You can add the keyword directly. Then here you can add the keyword not directly. See, this is a difference. So producer goods are considered as goods of the second order. 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 So capital goods are, so consumer goods are called goods of the first order. Capital goods are called goods of the second order. Capital goods are goods which are not directly used to satisfy consumption. Then what is the use of, if the capital goods are not used directly like the consumer goods for our satisfaction, for our consumption, to satisfy our consumption, capital goods are not used like the consumer goods. Then what is the use of capital goods? It is used for further production. Further production. For example, seed. Why we are using the seed? Why the farmer is using the seed? It is to produce some particular crop. For example, if we are having the seed, if we are eating the seed, does this satisfy hunger? No. No. We need to put it in the, plant it in the soil, apply some fertilizer, then it will grow. Then the fruit from that particular seed or the particular plant you can take and have it. Fertilizer. If we are using the fertilizer, drinking this fertilizer, what is the next situation we are going to face? Death. But if it is applied to the soil for the crop, it will grow. So, the capital goods, they are used for further production. Tools, machines. This is a machine. Why this machine is used? It is to produce goods. That's why capital goods are called producer goods. Then single-use goods and durable-use goods. Single-use goods means what? See, both consumer goods and producer goods are called single-use goods. Single-use goods means used only once. Only used to consume for a single time. You cannot use it for a second time. If you are using it for second time or used again and again or used for a particular or considerable period, then we call it as durable use. But in a single good, you can use that good only once, not twice, only once. For example, bread. If you bought bread from the market, you can use it only once. If you bought fish from the market, you can use it only once, not twice. Vegetables, rice, these all are single-use goods. Why? Because these goods you can use only once, use or consume for a single time. This is single-use goods. Then what about durable use goods? Used again and again. Used again and again for a considerable period. Some goods, whether it is consumer goods or producer goods, it can be used for a considerable period. That is, they can be used again and again. Used for a considerable period. That is, it can be used again and again. These are called durable goods. What is the example? Table. In your house, definitely you have table or chair. Whether you are changing your table daily, whether you are going to the market and buying table daily, never, never. Only the international coordinator of the fools can buy it from the market. They will do this day by day. Instead, once you bought a table or chair, you will use it for maybe for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Depends on the quality of the product. Durable use goods means you can use it again and again. Use it. Please use it again and again because this is a durable good. Clothes. This cloth I am using. I am changing it daily, but I am not buying daily. This cloth I may use for 1-2 years, sometimes 3-4 years. It all depends on the quality. These clothes are an example for what? Durable use goods. Shoes, chappal, these are durable. We are not daily purchasing chappals from the market. So durable use goods means what? Used again and again. So these are some of the basic concepts regarding goods and services. So there are some areas remaining in this topic pending regarding other goods and services like final goods, intermediate goods, that we will discuss, deliberate in another class. So if you want to learn detail regarding this topic, also economics, for your High Court Assistant examination, do one thing. You can join for Adda 24/7 classes. Use the code Y617. Use the code Y617. With this code, you can join for Adda 24/7 classes, and we will cover the entire syllabus. I am dealing with economics, and also you can study this topic in detail based on the syllabus. So please join by using this coupon code. This coupon code is Y617. Once you use this code, you will get discount. For example, if the fee is 1,000 rupees, then you will get the discount of 200, 300. Just an example only, 200 or 300. You will you can apply if you applying this coupon code. So we will discuss in other classes regarding the topic on goods and services. So thank you for watching. Now we can meet in another class.